YouTube, what's up? Got something special for you guys for this episode. We are up here in Idaho Falls at CBI Prinsu Racks. So they're one of my favorite companies in the overlanding industry. They make some really great bumpers, they make really great roof racks and other componentry, skid plates, rock sliders. They make some really great stuff for vehicles for the overlanding space. So my friend Keegan Keller invited us up here. We're gonna do a spot for you guys and kind of show you what CBI is all about and give you some behind the scenes. Come check it out.
When you can't get the top off the bottom of the barrel, wide open, wrong my future now. Looking fucking new. I know that I don't know. I know that I don't know nothing. I know that I don't know. I know that I don't know nothing.
Sweet, love that. Yeah,
Need
absolutely. Yep, absolutely, man. Cool. Yeah.
Customer service.
Yep.
Sales. Exterior. Bike shop, of course. So
Yep.
hundreds of bikes.
Ta-da!
So we can pull this puppy out. And pull it in the vehicle, and then you can probably set up like right here.
Yeah, I'm totally into that, man. YouTube, what is up? We are here at CBI with my man Keegan Keller. He's the Director of Sales and Marketing, and he is going to talk about CBI for a bit and talk about some of their new product offerings with the Prinsu system.
You bet. So we're here located southeast Idaho. We'll walk through this rack that we have on our 4Runner, but everything that we make for roof racks is all aluminum. So super lightweight. And then we try to be as low profile as possible. So if you look our distance from the roof rack up, or from the roof to the top of the rack, we try to keep that as low as we can, just to keep it quiet, right? Everyone asks, is this loud? Is it gonna whistle? No, our rack is super quiet. We go through a bunch of testing to make sure it's that way.
Yeah, I had Yakima and Thule racks when I was a kid, back in the day, and child of the late 90s, early 2000s, and they were, you would get on a road trip, a lot of wind noise.
Yeah.
So like these are really great for cutting that down.
We have aluminum extruded crossbars that go in here. We have a couple drop-in points that are exclusive with our styled rack.
Yeah.
That you can drop in accessory bolts to be able to mount whatever you need. So I tell people, one, we either have an accessory mount already made, or you can find a way to mount it just with the extrusion type of layout that we have.
Yeah, I was really excited when I ran into you guys at the trade show a couple weeks ago at the Outdoor Adventure Expo up at Snow Basin. You guys had these vehicles out, and I was really excited to see. I remember I was like, "Hey, tell me about this. That looks like a new product." So
yeah, new product, same thing, all aluminum, and all it is you can pop off these max tracks. You want to grab that side?
Yeah.
We can show what it looks like.
Yeah.
So it's just a molly panel that mounts directly to a window panel. It mounts to our rack, and then down here, it's held in place by a couple like super high grade suction cups.
Yeah, I really love that. I love that you guys use suction cups, because I was wondering when I first saw it, like how it was attached down here to provide some stability, and then I look back there and the suction cup, that was a nice touch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can mount, you get creative with it, you can mount whatever you want to. So water, fuel, max tracks, doesn't matter. You can find a way to mount it.
Yeah. Pelican cases.
Cases, yeah.
There's a lot you can do with this space for sure.
Yep,
Yeah.
super cool.
And what are you guys calling this? What is this accessory called?
So if you go to our website, it's our 4Runner rear window accessory panel. That's what it's called, accessory panel.
Awesome.
So
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And then you guys are also doing new stuff with handholds and lights, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, so if we want to look at it, we just barely, these handles have been around for a couple years now. It's our highest moving accessory.
Yeah.
When people put them on, they're like, how in the world did I have a rack without handles?
Yeah, how did I survive without that? Yeah.
But all of our handles have a cutout here that we have manufactured our own light that will replace directly right there. So these are floodlights that with these two paired on this side will be more than capable of giving you light hanging around camp or whatever you need them for.
And then what, do you know what the lumen output on these things is, or?
Off the top of my head, I do not know.
Okay.
No.
And then how are you powering those things?
Yeah, so a couple options. One, you can run a battery pack that you wire up to it, or two, these ones are wired directly into our battery system.
Yeah, and it looks like you guys have a great way to like manage cabling.
Yep, so you just run on the back side of this and manage that way. We also have, and I think we'll look at it earlier, but have some new mounts for some solar panels. There's companies that are making solar panels that fit right with our Prinsu rack, so we've made mounts for them. And that's a great way to help power these two.
Let's definitely check those out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh
wow,
okay. Here because we're too big.
Yeah.
We've grown too much. So we purchased and have a building in route property straight across the street.
Okay.
And we're going to build one big facility that everything will be under one roof with room for us to grow.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you guys are going to build a whole new HQ.
Yep.
When's that projected to be?
So building, we're hoping that it'll be all framed in by the end of this year. And our powder coat will be the first one to move over there. So by the beginning of the year, it'll be there.
You guys have this kick-ass Tundra build, which, you know, like I said earlier today, I wasn't too excited about their front end, but like once you guys lift these and you put this really sexy bumper on here, these things actually look really, really great. So yeah, walk us through what you guys did on this vehicle.
Yeah, so if you remember, this was released when Toyota released at SEMA their concept for the Trailhunter, for the Tundra. So this was released with that concept. So this is it's called the Covert bumper. It's designed it's just factory replacement bumper, right? So there's a piece of plastic right here that it replaces. It has a winch tray in here that you can mount a winch to, light bar option here, and then it has factory recovery points that mount directly to the frame. Now I'm not a super handy guy. I can do this one.
Oh, you installed that?
I could install this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I could put it on. It's just a few bolts that mount directly to the frame.
Okay.
Super simple. And this has been like our top bumper the last 3 or 4 months. So people see it and know that, hey, it makes a big difference for the Tundra. So I put it on.
Nice. Yeah, it gives it a really, really great, clean minimalist look, which I know a lot of people really enjoy that. Me, I'm like, you know, I beat the hell out of my vehicle, so I like to go full brush guard. Plus, living up here in the mountains, like I've got some confirmed kills with deer on my vehicle, so I need something a little more substantial. But for people that are more doing stuff around the city, and want a clean look, that's a great way to go.
And we do have an option for this for a full bumper like that. That's something to protect it. But yeah, that's the front.
Yeah, looks great. Okay, and so then we were talking earlier about the solar panel integration on the Prinsu rack.
Yeah, so there's a company called Cascade Solar. Okay. They're based out of southern Canada, and they're the solar panels that we use up there, but we do have these solar panels, and our mounts were specifically designed for the Prinsu roof rack.
Oh, cool.
So as you can see, we got wire. You can wire it in. We run like a Jackery or a power bank that will charge as we're, throughout the day.
And then where do you keep the power bank at? So if these are powering the power bank, where's the power bank stored?
So because we're so, we bounce our power bank between different vehicles, or we need it when we're charging on the campfire, we just leave it in the back seat. So wire will run down into our power system underneath, and then run into
Okay. And then how do you so does the solar power the battery, or does it power the...
Yeah, so most people will run a dual battery setup. The solar will run a battery up there, or they'll have the wire run down through here through their firewall into their cab that they can then hook into
their portable power bank. And that's how you guys run it.
Yep, that's how
cool. And so then tell me about what's special and why you guys really prefer these solar panels in terms of what's the performance value on those?
Yeah, so this is that's a tough question. There's a lot of good brands out there that make good quality solar panels. We love these because they're permanently mounted and they fit, they're quiet, they're low profile, so we don't even have to think about packing our solar panels. They're already there.
Yeah, that's what I really liked about them when I noticed them at the show, was that they're very low profile, and they look like they're built they're made very durable, like they could put up with some abuse. Which they better, because if you're moving gearboxes in and off and moving other gear around up there, they better be able to take a beating.
100%.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. And then we've got these awesome bed racks.
Yeah. So this is a brand, we've done this style of bed racks for a long time, but we made some adjustments to them. So if you look right here, you can see that these are fully adjustable width-wise.
Yeah.
So this set will fit on your Tacoma, will fit on your Nissan Frontier, will fit on your full-size Tundra. It doesn't matter. This same set is fully compatible with pretty much every truck on the market.
Nice.
With our mounting system as well. So you can adjust them to whatever length you need to. They're full steel, so as you can see, it holds a big heavy tent. It holds multiple people inside, no problem. And as you can see on the sides, it has a molly panel attachment. So on this side, we got a water tank We got our power or our compressor here on this side. You can mount whatever else you want to it.
Yeah, and I really like how it mounts with the bed rails. You know, like no drilling holes in your bed, no crazy modifications. Like you can just bolt it onto your bed rails, which most trucks come standard with these days.
Yep, and even if they do not come with bed rails, we have a clamping system that comes when you order these, so you can mount it to a truck if you don't have bed rails.
So it'll clamp right on the side of the bed.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Pretty cool product.
Yeah, and then you said it's fully adjustable and universal, so it'll fit on any style, any bed, any body.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
Been waiting for that for a while.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great piece of gear.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's take a look at one of the things that I really love that you guys do is you guys manufacture and you're completely contained in-house. So I'd love to explore that. Let's go check it out.
Hey,
How's it going, man?
Shut off right now.
Is this a laser?
Just cutting out roof racks.
Nice. That's good timing.
You can run this 24/7.
And it autonomously?
Yep. So
doesn't need any human to manage it?
So yeah, we'll just put in the schedule
when
it's supposed to run, and then you have to load which type of metal. So this will cut aluminum and steel.
Okay.
So you have to load which type of metal you want, and then it will go and pull which stack of metal, slide it in here autonomously, cut it, and slide it out.
And then spit it out.
Yeah, spit it out. So it spits out, it comes on a sheet similar to this.
Okay.
And you have to, not like this, it comes out, and we have to manually knock it out.
Yep.
But there, you can see that one that against the wall where we knocked out those roof racks.
Nice. Okay, so these come cut, it spits them out, and then you guys have to manually go through by hand and like pop the parts out.
Yep, pop parts out.
Okay.
Then we take them to our next room and put them through a planer, is what it's called. So it's like a big sanding machine.
Cool.
Because this, if you feel this, these are a little rough on the edges.
Yeah, they're sharp. Yeah.
Plane it, smooth it out, and then like our rack, our mounting feet, it's all tied together. It's one piece, so we don't have separate pieces, which helps with strength.
Yep.
And so this is a mounting piece. So we have big metal benders in there, press brakes.
Yep.
That will press it and cut it or bend it to the right angle to be able to mount directly to your roof.
Nice. Okay, so then once it gets laser cut, then where does it go next?
Yeah. So does all that. Then we head over, we can go see powder coat.
Cool, let's do that.
It gets powder coated.
Nice. And so this is where all the powder coating magic happens.
Yep, so they go in on a rack similar to that, all stacked up. And then they do the primer, bake it, pull it back out, put on the black powder coat or whatever color they chose. This goes in bare and comes out like this right here.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's go find some welders.
Yeah, let's check some welding.
We'll always stay hand welded. We just love the art behind it. Kind of experience doing it, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way that we do it.
Yeah, it looks, I mean, you guys definitely look like you got a system and it's dialed in, but man, there's a lot going on in here for sure.
Yep. So bumper will go here over to powder coat. Yep. And then powder coat to shipping.
Nice.
It gets shipped out.
Okay.
Yep. So CBI has been around. We just celebrated 10 years, our 10-year anniversary last year. So it's been over just 10 years since it's been around. Started with Jeep bumpers, and now it's moved. Toyota is our main bread and butter. It is all done in-house. So everything we do comes on a flat sheet of metal and leaves as a powder coated bumper. That helps us control our quality. And welding is an art. And,
yeah, it is for sure.
So we pride ourselves in that. We don't buff out our welds. We don't smooth them. We don't hide them. We want people to be able to see the quality that they're getting. Yeah, it's really good to be able to control your whole process from start to finish. Yep. Everything is made here in-house, so that's like we pride ourselves in being American made. That's something that we really pride ourselves in. Right here in Idaho. Right here in Idaho. I love it. Have a bunch of different styles, right? Full bumpers down to Cobra bumpers, rears with swing arms, without. We try to be able to get the customer what they really want. Nice.
Thanks for joining us on this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Special thanks to the CBI team, especially Keegan, for letting us hang out today and like check things out. Great company doing American manufacturing here in Idaho, producing what I consider the top tier vehicle components for the off-roading industry. Looking forward to doing more with CBI in the future. And if you guys want to check them out, cbioffroad.com. Don't forget to check out the podcast, okay? Lone Element Podcast. We're going to do an episode with Keegan, episode 51. Make sure you catch that one. And if you want to support us further, swing over to Patreon. And don't forget, if you want notifications, click the bell, like, subscribe, share, do all the things, tell your friends, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Nah.